We are looking at the squid ship, its manifestation into the sky above the observatories. Specifically, the Subaru telescope has captured it in the sky, and I've put it in the edge detect to show a different filtering of what this thing looks like in the sky as it rotates, and it's a solid object. It's unlike anything I've ever seen in the sky, and quite possibly unlike anything you have ever seen in the sky yourself. There truly is something supernatural about it, and mystical, otherworldly about it. It doesn't look like it's a naturally occurring cloud, no matter how they try to say it is. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't feel like it. It totally feels different. And again, this is on March the 6th, and it started around 8:30 in the morning. You can see that it looks like it spawns other ships, like they come off of it, and it does seem to take a very strange shape, and at one point it looks like it's got a great big mouth, like a dragon mouth or a snake mouth at the end, and this looks like a shell of some type of a ship. It's like it's cloaking and decloaking, and it can change its shape. It really can. It can add to itself. It can take away. It can vanish in the blink of an eye, but yet regain its structure. It's quite fascinating, to say the least. It really is. And we're just trying to gain some more understanding of what is out there in the sky. We know we've seen the traditional UFOs and things like that, and light beings and orbs, but this right here, how it showed up and how it has a rotation, that it just keeps rolling in the sky. And it's very unusual, the layering that takes place. And I've seen something similar to this back in around 2019. And it was layered all around the sky, every single perimeter, north, south, east, or west, layered, and it looked like snakes, and they really did look like some of the tentacles that show up on this squid-like object in the sky, minus the body. But they were just laying, and it was an apocalyptic sight for me. I had left working a second shift job around 5-something, and I went to pick up a tiny wood stove for my shisha. See it rotating? And I was coming down 65, going southbound toward Louisville, and I seen a roll of them in the sky. It literally layered down around the horizon, and I thought, what is that? And it really did. It looked like these, and all I could think of is snakes. Squid-like. I didn't think of squid then, but I thought it looked like snakes that were layered. I never seen anything like it until I seen the tendrils of this right here as it was in the sky, rotating and rotating and rotating. But it seems like as we look at this, it seems like the ones below it, they too take on a rotation, just like the one above them. And I really hope it's not that Ceph alien species that, according to the game, if it truly is a game, they arrived on Earth 65 million years ago, and they terraform wherever they land, and they colonize every single place, and they're like a advanced technological race, and they look like cephalopods, or whatever you want to call them, with tentacles like great big octopus maybe blue avians. There's something going on in the oceans. There really is. Why haven't we explored the oceans? Is there something in the oceans that you are not allowed to venture deep because of what is down there? Now, I think right here, yeah, I'm just dragging it to try to show some more movement in the different shapes, tried to hone in on what it looks like as it's evolving, because this is, it kind of reminds me of that shape right there, a seashell that's twirled up. It does. That's what it reminds me of. One of those twirled up seashells that you have a slug in. It does. I was trying to think of what can I compare it to, but that's what it looks like. An elongated seashell. And it would make sense if it was a squid-like entity, if it was from a species of alien, extraterrestrial, other life form that was, the same. Look at it. Look at this. This is perfect. It's perfect. How they're layered. And this is the edge detect. And you can pause this and you can zoom up, take screenshots and stuff. It's amazing. It really is. It's certainly something that I'm not going to forget seeing. I'm not. And I'm sure you're not going to forget it. And no matter how many forces come against us, how many mouthpieces, how many people try to dismiss this, you're not going to be able to dismiss it from the minds of many, from the minds of those who know that there are other life forms out there. And they've seen the UFOs, they've experienced abductions, they've had personal encounters. They know something is different, and they know a lot of people have lost their lives. Is there you see how that looked like a shape of a ship? Is there a ship that has that shape in any of those video games? Because I was looking at that, I thought, was there like some kind of black ship that had that shape? If you look at the front of this, where the dragon looked like a dragon mouth, if I can get it to when it's doing its trance right there, look at that mouth. Looked like it's pointed. It's pointed like a ship. And I wouldn't be surprised if the front of something like that had like a, I don't know, like a serpent mouth at the front. I wouldn't be surprised one bit, no. And look at this, looks aerodynamic right now. It does. This thing, it is cloaked in the clouds. Okay, I think it's hiding its true form. And they do have technology built within them, like Star Trek, how they could cloak themselves and you wouldn't be able to tell what they were, or the Klingon ships and things like that. You wouldn't be able to tell. But there's something going on, you all. And those cameras are down at the observatories, and we've documented a lot of things on this channel. And it's not easy to keep going, but we know, look at that. We know we've got to get the information out. Time is of the essence, and it's critical. It's critical that we get this information out. Just look at that, you all. It does. It looks like a squid. And then when it rolls up like that, it looks like one of those seashells that you find on the ocean, by the ocean in the sand. The real skinny ones that are twirling up. And then the front of it. And then all the different metamorphoses that take place with this. We're not done looking at this, and we're not done exploring, you all. I'm going to continue to focus on this right here, because I feel it's very, very important. It's a great big piece of this puzzle. And your comments do mean a lot. Your comments, you got knowledge of things. Your comments contribute to what is happening. it helps put the pieces of the puzzle together. It helps gives us more information. Even those who are playing video games, who watch movies, who've seen something like this type of a species in the sky. And ships. So, I am going to go, and I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch this. And this is like a edge detect. It shows the, you can see it's cloaked. It is. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Something's going on at the observatories in Hawaii, and we're not being told the truth.